Look at this. So this is how Iran builds their kamikaze drones. Some of the cheapest drones and the most dangerous drone as far as modern warfare is concerned. This is the drone that has made the war in Iran very, very complicated. Even though the US has developed the what they call a prototype of they actually captured one of these drones, took it back to the US and developed exactly this, and they called their own Lucas Kamikaze and told Iran that we took your technology, modernized it, and we are using it against you. And now you're going to see the US how they also use their own. Just watch and see this. This is genius work. Like, as simple as it looks, this thing is what has made this war very, very complex. Meanwhile, this is the US testing their own, not just testing, but actually launching their own kamikaze, that is Lucas Kamikaze, to Iran. And you will see what one of the impact directly from them too. This is exactly what it looks like. They are launching directly from their aircraft carriers, and you can see it here. You see, look now watch and see exactly when this particular drone was launched by the US. Look at it. Look at the impact. See how it slammed there. Boom. Now, this is the thing about war. Whether you like it or not, you have to adapt. War is about adaptation. Sometimes you just like when the war between Russia and Ukraine wanted to start, Russia was saying things like, oh, it won't last 2 weeks and it will be done. Because Ukraine, of course, is almost defenseless. But here we go. The war has gone beyond how many years now and it's still up there. So it's to tell you that whether you like it or not, no matter how strong you are, do not underestimate your enemy. Do not underestimate the person you want to attack. And Iran has it in droves. Look at the numbers. Look at them arranged in a tunnel. They are all lined up and waiting for a launch. This is exactly why Iran is acting like they are untouchable. Nothing more. Just these drones. Look at them. Look at them. All littered in the tunnel. Sometimes people say, why wouldn't Iran invest this amount of money in their country, in their people? This is just a $400 billion economy. A poor country, a wretched country, as a matter of fact. So why would they invest this humongous amount in drones instead of drones and tunnels, instead of things that could actually maybe capital projects? Well, self-defense is not supposed to be cheap. And Iran has proven recently in this war that they are also formidable. They are not an easy target to though we know it is not a comparison. You don't compare the US military with Iran. You don't even, this is not even a war of who can win. If the US want to win this war in this night, they know what to do, and this war will end this night. But there are certain rules to war, right? It's just that Iran has not been playing by the rules. If the US should play the way Iran has been playing, this war would have ended some days ago. But we don't want to go there. Iran has caused a lot of damages, whether you like it or not. Those are vessels burning in the sea. According to report, that's supposed to be a US vessel anyway. Now, the US has also released 2,500 Marines and amphibious boats and, to storm the Strait of Hormuz just to protect vessels that want to travel safely across that route. And not only that, the US is also doing so many other things, seeing how they can, make things work. Iran has also tried to retaliate against the US hitting the Kag Island. It is very painful for them. In fact, they warned UAE to vacate every port that they believe the US is launching missiles from their ports into Iran. Now, about what this war has become and where this war is headed. From what I see, the war, the countries are becoming adapted. They are adapting to the war. Iran is getting used to it. Israel is getting used to it. Even though Iran has won, they are going to be opening more fronts like the Houthis, the Houthis in Yemen, the Hezbollah, which has opened officially. The ones in Iraq, they want to open all these fronts so that the war can probably spread, right? But at the end of the day, to what end? To what end? There is no end to the war. And all these destructions, all these houses, all all these infrastructures being destroyed today are never going to be replaced for free. They will all cost money to rebuild. Iran is being destroyed with a $400 billion economy. I'm more worried about Iran, not just the countries they are bombing. UAE is well to do. Qatar, Kuwait, the rest of them are all well to do. Iran is the most vulnerable economically as we speak, but yet damages have been done. Even though the US has avoided critical infrastructures, imagine the US going to hit their power or desalination plants and all that. That is going to take Iran a lot of years backward. But are we even getting the whole thing clearer? The US is determined to do whatever they want to do, which is replace the regime. But it doesn't look like the citizens themselves are ready for the regime to be replaced, to be changed. Hence, it makes it very difficult for the US to conduct a regime change in Iran. And this is exactly the concern that many people have, including myself. If the regime change cannot work, then what exactly is the US still doing in this war? Is it just trying to maintain integrity or name or something? Well, for me, I think it's just like we want to live, but we don't know how to live.